Welcome to our 2014 World Cup corner. The four national teams who will confront each other in the semi-finals take 2 days off before D-Day. Two South American sides take on two from Europe on Tuesday and on Wednesday for a place in the final at the iconic Maracana. The hopes of an entire football-crazy nation lie heavily on the shoulders of the Brazil team. They have yet to light up the stage, but coach Luiz Felipe Scolari and his men have managed to reach the last four for the first time since winning the 2002 edition. Brazil's quarter-final victory over Colombia came at a heavy price as Neymar suffered a bad back injury and will miss the rest of the tournament. Nonetheless, they have set up a mouth-watering semi-final clash with European heavyweights Germany. Germany advanced to their fourth consecutive World Cup semi-final and are hunting their fourth title and first since 1990. Coach Joachim Löw's men were pushed by Algeria in the last 16 before prevailing in extra time, but improvements were seen against France, who they dispatched in the quarters. They'll need to step it up even further on Tuesday in Belo Horizonte if they want the role of World Cup party poopers. The following day, the World Cup sees another South America v Europe clash when Argentina take on the Netherlands in Sao Paulo. Argentina have been one of the pre-tournament favourites and, like Brazil, have come deep into the tournament without overly impressing. Their brightest star is without doubt Lionel Messi, who shined in his nation's narrow 1-0 win over Belgium that fired the country into the last four for the first time since Italy 1990. In the semis, they'll take on Louis van Gaal's Netherlands, who kick-started the tournament in devastating fashion, beating reigning champions Spain 5-1. They are the only one of the four semi-finalists not to have won international football's most coveted prize, although they have been runners-up on 3 occasions, including 4 years ago in South Africa. Louis van Gaal on Saturday showed off his tactical savvy. A few seconds before the end of extra time, he decided to change the goalkeeper. It's the first time in World Cup history, and it certainly paid dividends. Costa Rica had frustrated the Dutch for 120 minutes and penalties were looming large. In a move rarely seen in football, Van Gaal swapped Jasper Cillessen for Tim Krul, who went on to save 2 spot kicks as the Dutch won 4-3 on penalties. Van Gaal later admitted he'd done it for Krul's greater height and larger reach. Was it madness, considering Krul had faced 20 penalties for Newcastle and saved only 2? Or was it meticulous planning by the boss and Krul, who tried to psych out every penalty taker and dived the right way for each one? Whatever the motive behind it, Van Gaal's decision paid off as the Netherlands took a step closer to World Cup glory. Well, that's all for today. Join me again tomorrow for another roundup from the World Cup in Brazil.